I seriously should have muted the video instead of cutting it, but it was at 30 minutes, and she called. And I told you guys earlier Tyler's birthday was today, and I knew she was going to want to do something for Tyler's birthday, and I was waiting for her to say something about doing something for Tyler's birthday. She tends to forget things until middle of the afternoon instead of doing it in the morning. I'm going to do the last two audio breaks here. This part of the video is actually only going to be maybe 10 minutes long because I'm going to wrap this up quickly, but thank you for being here, and let's get this on their way. It's Casting Crowns Just Beheld here on God'sLoveLive.com with Chuckles in the afternoon. What a beautiful afternoon it is. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're enjoying the music, staying safe, happy, healthy, warm, etc., etc., etc. And I hope you are ready to, or I hope you're getting something out of what we're discussing. I hope that we help you move into a place of being ready to truly and fully embrace God's full identity in Christ that he has offered you through Christ on the cross, and the grace and the forgiveness and the redemption. I really do. I cannot make this clear enough how much better, how much, if you're somebody out there who struggles with anything, giving yourself over and submitting to God will not solve the problem immediately, but if you're willing to do the work, he will take you to a place of real, true joy, happiness, grace, understanding, love. I'm not even fully there yet, but I'm already so excited about where we're going here. So, try to understand that. I'm not saying take my word for it, man. Read the Bible, pray to God, call out to him, let him work in you. Just give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? I want to kind of. So I don't know if I doubt we have anybody who isn't already somewhat familiar with God and the Bible and God's love getting to this part of one of my videos. Okay, it's 2.5 hours. Maybe you came across the final part of the video and you're like, I want to kind of check out what this dude says because this might be something I turn into a reel. I don't know. I haven't really done that. I've had people tell me I should do it because it would be better for publicity, but I can't stand it. I haven't done. Wade wanted to do it. Brother Wade wanted to make some of this stuff reels, but I don't know why, but he hasn't really gotten a lot of it done yet. Because he promised to let me watch him before he posts them and stuff. But maybe this is something that should be turned into a reel so that people will get this, because if you feel a hole, if you feel like something in your life is missing, whether you're struggling with drug addiction, gambling, porn, just normal everyday sin, nothing important. If you're living in a place of unforgiveness, you can't trust somebody because they hurt you once, and you just haven't had the ability to actually forgive that yet, or whatever. If you're living in any of that, I mean any of it, give your heart to Christ. Give him a chance. You've got nothing to lose. If you do it and I'm wrong, you've lost nothing. You can move right back into your place where you're at, where you're stuck, whatever. If you're somebody who's like, I don't believe in Jesus, I don't believe in God. I saw a thing the other day. A guy said he was talking to he was the atheist. He said he was an atheist and he was converted by a guy playing golf. Well, the beginning of his conversion was the beginning of him accepting the existence of God and Christ's role and submitting to the Lord. The beginning of his salvation came on a golf course with a friend who was a Christian, and they were talking back and forth, and this guy had been like, well, I'm an atheist, I don't believe in God. And the guy's like, oh, okay, so which part of the Bible isn't true? Which part of the Bible are you having a hard time with? Maybe I can help you to get through that. Maybe if you're having some serious unbelief based on something in Scripture, I can help you work your way through it. And this guy, comedian, Jeff Allen, he recants. He recites the story of, well, I didn't read it. And his friend looks at him and goes, oh, so you're not an atheist, you're a moron. And that was the first time I heard that years ago. I was kind of like, okay, hold on. Like, why would you tell them you're not an atheist, you're a moron? And then the rest of it is because you're dismissing the existence of God without ever having given his Bible a chance. And this turns into so he ends up getting saved. Jeff is a Christian comedian. He speaks to churches. He still does comedy all over the country, whatever. He's a pretty funny comedian, actually. If you ever get a chance, check it out. I'd love to interview him. That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, you start looking into it, and you come to find out that there are a couple of people that like geniuses that have said that very thing. Jordan Peterson at one point said, at one point before coming to Christ, he said he didn't believe in God, but he lived as if he existed. That got me to thinking. So for a second, I want to just play like silly for a minute, okay? Let's assume God doesn't exist. For a second, let's dismiss our belief in God. We're asking people to accept this belief if they're unbelievers. So let me just for a second go in the other direction. I'm going to, okay, God doesn't actually exist. I'm wrong. God doesn't exist. Okay? If I live as a Christian, and I don't mean a hypocrite, a righteous, what do you call it, holier than thou, condemning people for their lifestyle, whatever. No. I mean, if I live truly as a Christian, compassionately, lovingly sharing the love of God, trying to show people how wrong it is to rebel against God so that they can have a relationship with God, so that they can be reconciled. Okay, if I live truly in the way Christ taught us to live as followers of Christ, and it turns out I'm wrong, when I die, what have I lost? I wasn't filthy rich. I was a decent person. I treated everyone with dignity and respect and love and compassion, because that's what I'm trying to do. And not that I always get it right, but it is what I'm trying to do. Okay. If you do not believe in God, and you do not give your heart to God, and you do not live out as a good person the way that Christ has taught us to do so, has exampled for us, and also taught us to do, and the end comes, and you die, and you're wrong, what did you lose? Eternity. You spend eternity in torment. You risk the fire of hell. I would say for somebody like me, it would be even worse, because if I didn't have God, man, I think I could be pretty danged evil. Oh, Danny Goki coming up. Haven't seen it yet. I know for a lot of people that's an uncomfortable thing to say, way to say things, whatever. But I don't want to run people off from. Listen, it's honest, which above all things I think we should be. All right. Above all things, I think we should be honest with each other so that we can seriously take a look at this and share everything, how it should be, what we should be doing, whatever. Like that's just. I think we have to find, Christians and unbelievers alike, I think we have to find the common ground in honesty. That's where I'm at. Which, quite frankly, it's where I'm always going to be. I hope. I hope I never let the enemy infect me with something, outside of all that. All right, last break, and then we'll sign off for the day. That's Mac Powell. I'm a new creation here on God'sLoveLive.com. I want to play that song like 4 more times. Just end the day listening to that song over and over again until it's like stuck in my brain and becomes default that I am a new creation. You can go to godslovelive.com. You can look at our identity study, the paperwork at least. I'm still working on getting the videos up. It takes a long time to upload each video. And you split them up and all that. So I'm still working on that. And obviously I'm not going to get a whole lot done today. No, I am, because I got to go get Sue. She needs the car. I'm going to have her drop me off back at the office. And since I'll be done with the radio show and the video for the day, I can get some other stuff done. So anyway, we got Ann Berlin, Torrin Wells, Amy Grant, all coming up. First, Lord, I Need You. It's Matt Maher. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, so since this is going to be the end of this is going to be the end of the live video. If you're watching live, I'm hoping that we won't just get completely kicked off the internet. But I'm hoping that I can share a song. I don't know, man. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Go look up New Creation. That song that we just had there a minute ago from Mac Powell, and give it a listen. It's a pretty amazing song. Go check it out. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. Have a great everything. I hope the Lord blesses you, keeps you. I hope he makes his face to shine upon you until we are together again, which might be later today. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, you can donate. I forget. Claire yells at me all the time, so does a couple other people. You can donate on Cash App using the God's Love Live tag right up here in the corner to my left here. To your right. To your left. To my right. Wow, man. Wait, I don't. Just something like that. Anyway, I should flip the camera so that it's facing the same way or whatever. Anyway, you can go to godslovelive.com, and there's a donate button there you can click on if you'd like to. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.